Hello, this is Blue Storm Wyvern, and I'm storming at you with another review. And this time I'm going to be bringing you the Playing with Power, or Super Power in this case, booklet. This showcases a whole lot of the Super Nintendo games, which were from my childhood. Everything from Super Mario World to, what was it, Link in the Past, Star Fox, some of the Kirby games, it looks like, Super Punch-Out, and most likely many others. So, to get started, I'm going to cut the cellophane off. I'm just going to go ahead and employ these scissors here to do that. So, here's the Super Power booklet. There's the side. Here's the back. So, let's take a look inside here. And of course, I don't go for codes for like e-guides or something like that. I'll do DLC codes, but not something like e-guides or anything like that. So there's that for anyone who wants it. So and here we have the Super Nintendo with 2 controllers, and I still have my Super Nintendo and it still works after all these years. So here we have some pictures from certain video games. We got Donkey Kong Country, one of my favorites. We got Super Mario Kart, Star Fox, Super Metroid, A Link to the Past, I believe that's what that one was. It's been so many years. And there's all of that. So moving on. Here we have something from Super Mario World. Yeah, I got my Super Nintendo way back in 1994 when it was still in its prime. So, I guess these were the mini designs. Almost looks like the original Nintendo. It's got that the two black panels and the rigid gray panel and the dark gray. Then I guess they decided to go with a blue thing for it. Then we got something from Super Mario 3 and the original Zelda. And there's some more of that. We got the 5 generations of Nintendo right there. Everything from the original down to the current Switch. And I did have a Nintendo 64, but I had the purple one and I didn't like that color, so I don't have it anymore. And now I'm trying to get the color I want, which is the ice blue one. And even to this day I still don't have it yet, but I'm still working on it. We got Mario Paint, which I'm more into the adventure type games, so I never got that. Of course, I had with the original. I got the Super set from the original Nintendo, so I had the orange Zapper. I didn't have the gray one because I didn't get my original Nintendo until 1991. And you got the Super Scope 6, and I remember that quite well. And I never got one, and didn't really need one anyway. There's right down there is the Super Game Boy, which I do have somewhere. It's out buried. So let's see what we got here. We got top selling games. So we had like Super Mario All-Stars. Of course, I think all of the Donkey Kong Country games for the Super Nintendo sold quite well. I have all three. And I played the first one quite a few times because it was pretty popular when it came out. Of course, you got Link over there representing Legend of Zelda, Fox McCloud, Captain Falcon for F-Zero, which I never played. I watched the GP Legend cartoon back in the day, but that was about it. Let's see, something from the Nintendo Power magazines. I'm still trying to get a lot of the old ones. We have a couple of Game Boys down here, the original, which I still have all of my Game Boys. All the way up to the Game Boy Advance and the two DS's. And we have Yoshi bouncing off the ramp there because only Mario can use that ramp to run up the side of walls, and Yoshi would just bounce off of them. And we have some more pictures. Of course, we got Donkey Kong right up here, and Star Fox crew. Of course, we got Kirby down here at the bottom. And Mario taking a swim. Yeah, here we have the box art for Super Mario World. And of course, like me, a lot of people got the set that had the Super Nintendo set that came with the game, or where the game came with the system. So that's the one that I got. What do we have down here? Secret test levels. Huh. Looks like all the magic flutes from Super Mario 3 down there, and have the Roman numerals for 1 through 8. We got a Magic Koopa. And we got characters such as the Mario Brothers themselves. We got Mario all caped up, and here's Luigi is like, okay, where's mine? Something like that. Because he was always the second banana to his older brother Mario, but he now has his own games now with the Luigi's Mansion. Here's all the power-ups right here. You got Fire Mario, Super Mario, and regular Mario, Kate Mario. This is all from Super Mario World, of course. And here's all the aspects with Yoshi, even from the movie. And I thought the movie was pretty well done. Granted, it didn't follow too much with the game material, but I thought it was pretty good for what it was. There's a little concept art right here. So there's that. It shows Yoshi with his most prominent feature, the tongue. And one of my favorite aspects is the blue coloration he would get whenever he ate a blue shell. Because blue being my favorite color, and so that was one of my favorite things about that. Here we have some world maps. We got Yoshi's Island and the Vanilla Dome. Donut Plains, that's what that is. Vanilla Dome was the third level in Super Mario World. Here we go. Here's the Vanilla Dome. Right there. Almost made you hungry for some donuts and ice cream hearing these names. Excuse me. Here we have Ludwig von Koopa shooting a fireball. And there's Lemmy Koopa being goofy. He always had that cross-eyed look on him. And we have the Forest of Illusion, and Roy Koopa was the boss of that area. And then Chocolate Island with Wendy O. Koopa. Then you had the Valley of Bowser with both Larry Koopa and Bowser himself at the very end. So that was a two-boss fight. And there's Mario doing his Superman impression. And talking about, I guess this is a 16 bits here, so I guess that's like the upgrade from 8 to 16 in the graphics. And there's a nice little artwork with Mario on top of Yoshi. There's some Charging Chucks, who were the football playing enemies of Super Mario World. There's New Super Mario Brothers, that was for the DS. Super Mario Galaxy. I wish they would have made a third Super Mario Galaxy, that would have been cool. Here we have 3D Land and 3D World for the 3DS and the Wii U. We got Super Mario Maker, which I never got. And of course the new game, the current game, Super Mario Odyssey, which I've reviewed. If you haven't checked that out, go and do so. Next we have F-Zero. It looks like a little comic book illustration right there. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just show off a few more things and that'll be it. So there's Captain Falcon right there, if you can see him. And if you've watched the TV show GP Legend, they kind of gave more depth to the story. So I think that I'll stop it right there because, like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. But if you want to check, I'm sure that this is all of what's in there. Probably some more stuff other than that, but if you haven't picked up a copy of this yet, I would probably suggest you do so. Then you can take a look and see what the Super Nintendo era had to offer. So that just about does it for this review. So as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.